Have you thought about the ethics of selling advanced reader copies, or ARCs as they are commonly known? ARCs are pre-publication versions of upcoming books distributed to generate buzz and receive feedback. However, their resale stirs quite a debate. One side argues that selling ARCs curbs waste and caters to collectors, while the other side counters that it could disrupt authors' and publishers' promotional strategies. This seemingly simple act of selling ARCs presents an ethical conundrum. There exist two sides to this coin, each with their compelling arguments. On one side, we have the proponents of selling advanced reader copies, or ARCs. They argue that selling these copies prevents them from being simply discarded, thus reducing waste. Furthermore, collectors find value in these ARCs, cherishing them as unique additions to their libraries. They see it as a win-win situation. But let's flip the coin and look at the other side. The critics. They argue that selling ARCs undermines their original purpose, which is to generate buzz and provide feedback for upcoming books. ARCs are intended to be a promotional tool, a sneak peek into a book before its official release. Selling them, critics argue, could disrupt these promotional plans. Moreover, critics argue that selling ARCs may impact authors' earnings. If a book is available before its release date, some might choose to buy the ARC instead of the finished product, potentially reducing sales and royalties for the authors. And let's not forget about the reviewers, who play a crucial role in providing feedback on ARCs. They often do not receive monetary compensation for their efforts. Selling ARCs could be seen as exploiting their unpaid labor. Clearly, this issue is not as black and white as it may initially appear. Adding to the complexity, let's talk about the legal aspects and the role of reviewers. It's important to understand the first sale doctrine, a legal principle that allows for the resale of copyrighted material like advanced reader copies. This doctrine means that once a copy of a copyrighted work is lawfully sold or even transferred, the copyright holder's interest in the material object in which the copyrighted work is embodied is exhausted. But here's where it gets tricky. These ARCs often come with not-for-resale labels that, while not legally binding, do complicate matters. Now, let's consider the role of reviewers. These individuals play a crucial part in the book industry, providing valuable feedback on ARCs. They often do this without receiving any monetary compensation for their efforts. The sale of ARCs could potentially impact them too, as it may disrupt the promotional plans of publishers and could even impact authors' earnings. These factors further muddy the waters of this ethical dilemma. So, where does this leave us in the debate about the ethics of selling ARCs? In summary, the ethical considerations of selling advanced reader copies are complex and multifaceted. The dilemma revolves around balancing the promotion of books and respecting the creative process within the book community. Proponents argue that selling ARCs prevents waste and benefits collectors. Critics, however, believe it undermines the intended purpose of generating buzz and feedback for upcoming books. Legal aspects such as the first sale doctrine complicate matters further, as does the role of reviewers, who often do not receive monetary compensation for their efforts. Publishers frown upon the resale of ARCs as it may disrupt promotional plans and impact authors' earnings. Ultimately, the issue of selling ARCs raises intricate questions about the balance between promoting books and respecting the creative process within the book community. We encourage you to form your own opinions based on the information provided. As we wrap up, we'd love to hear your thoughts on this topic. But before you go, please don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our channel. Stay tuned for more thought-provoking discussions on book-related topics.